shooting self-portraits in a small space. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am finally getting down to the self-portrait. I just filmed a video all about getting the focus in your self-portrait, so if you haven't watched that yet, I recommend that you check that out first. But in this video, I'm going to be shooting self-portraits in my bedroom. I felt like this was the most relevant place to be filming a self-portraits for beginners because most of us are at home and most of us, I hope, have a bedroom to shoot in. So I haven't done anything special in here to make it photo ready. I'm going to just kind of look around with you guys and pick a spot where I want to set up and do these self-portraits. Because most beginners probably don't have a lighting setup, I am going to be focusing on using my window light. So if we just kind of have a quick look at my bedroom here, first of all, we'll notice that I only sort of tidied it. I still have all my makeup stuff, which is always just out. And this corner of the room, now my phone is adjusting for the lighting, but this corner is actually quite dark. So it is not the most ideal to be shooting in. However, there is one element here that would be very beneficial because the mirror is going to automatically double the space in the image. And it's interesting, and it will also reflect light and bring a little bit more light into the photo. Okay, I cleared off this area to shoot in now. So taking a look at this, the idea is this is a small space. And so I'm going to sit on top of this surface that I normally wouldn't sit on. And the camera's probably, I'm going to try to set it up close to like where I am in real life and then shoot into the mirror to create that space. What I'm really starting to look here is, you know, potentially the bed has some really nice soft lighting here. And I have this little bit of a ledge here. Now, normally I just have knickknacks on there, but if I move these things, I think I could potentially get my butt on there. So this is kind of cool. I'm not sure if it'll work, but if it doesn't work, my other idea is actually this dresser. I think maybe sitting on here and having these different levels, if I take all this stuff down, which is significantly less than the makeup mess, if I take my bird cages down, this corner I think is going to be the spot that I want to shoot in. I think it will give me the most options for poses. It's got really beautiful light because it's right next to the window, and it'll add more interest than just the bed. I've got my spot all cleared out. It is ready for me. The next thing I am going to do is I'm going to change the lens on my camera. Now, I usually shoot with my 35mm lens. However, in a tight space, I want to give myself a little bit more room. So I am going to grab the widest lens, where did it go, that I have, and end up using this 24. Now this one I usually only use if I'm shooting inside and I am trying to get a full body shot. I don't use this if I'm going to be doing like a shoulders, or even, I guess I could probably get away with a waist up. But anyways, the point is when it starts to get a little bit close, it gets distorted. So this lens is really going to be used because I'm trying to capture the setting, the scene, the corner, and pretty much my whole body. However, if you are shooting in a tight space and you do not care about getting your whole body in the shot and you are looking for more of a headshot, then just choose an appropriate lens. If you follow my Instagram, you can probably tell that this is not my typical photo shoot. Usually I'm shooting with like a blank background and a backdrop, and I'm gonna do some composite, and it's gonna be very heavy in Photoshop. This is just way more basic. However, I am still keeping in mind how am I going to edit these and what is the potential end result that I want. You'll also know, if you follow me at all, that I do a lot of book cover photography. So if I was going to make this a book cover shoot, I would be having my images in a vertical format to suit a book. However, for this specific shoot, I have decided that I want to not do book covers and also not do anything composite, obviously, and really try to capture some moody self-portraits that I can use for my other account, which is haunted_wild. On that account, I have a mixture of stuff, but the whole theme of the account is to have this kind of surreal, mundane, vintage vibe. So the main basis for this is mood. That is the biggest thing that I want to get across. Now, I also have a standard editing that I do on that account, and that is a square crop that is black and white. But I also want to keep in mind that the image is going to be square. So for now, I have my camera set for a horizontal shot, and it's going to get cropped. And so I'm just not really paying attention to the far sides, and I'm going to be focusing more on making sure that I am in the middle. Like I said, another option for shooting in a small space is going for a tighter crop. So I'm going to put back on my 35 mil, and we're gonna take some shoulder head shots with these flowers over here. There you have it, some different ways to make the most of your small space. I hope I left you guys with some ideas and some motivation to get started and start looking around your room, your house, your apartment, wherever you are, and try to get some ideas on how you can make it work for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will leave you with some of my other self-portrait for beginner videos. If you haven't watched them already, check them out.